I was born in the mid-70s, and 6 months after I was born, the Communist Party, the Khmer Rouge regime, came into the capital city of Phnom Penh in Cambodia, and my family and I were forced out of our homes at gunpoint. A lot of my family members were tortured and executed during that time. I think a third or just above, or over a third of the population of Cambodia was killed during the Pol Pot regime. In the refugee camp where we stayed, I think there was about 100 infants, and only 2 survived, myself and another individual. Living through that experiences, it makes me really appreciate life more so than someone who hasn't. After experiencing that, my family and I immigrated to Canada as refugees. We're free from the challenges of the regime, and we were, but then now we face new challenges in this new country we call home, which is Canada. We have to face new laws, new culture, different people, new language. We face and overcame racism, prejudice. My parents worked 2-3 jobs to provide shelter for us, for my sister and I, and to put food on the table. But we worked through it, worked through those challenging times. Because we had no money at the time, I grew up in a very not so affluent neighborhood. I got into some trouble with the wrong people, and that's another conversation, but that experience is very unique to me. And then at the age of 19, as I was starting my post-secondary education, I had a heart attack, and I literally passed over. I died, and I came back again. And my GP at the time said that I had this rare heart condition, and I had to take all these medications in order for me to stay alive, and I didn't. I could die at any moment. At a 19-year-old individual, teenager, at 19, we feel like we're invincible. And then I felt like I hit this brick wall, and I couldn't do anything because of my heart condition. And because I was on so many medications, I felt like I was a zombie. So I went through this great depression. I was stressed. I couldn't do anything physical. I couldn't do anything that excited me because it would cause my heart to hurt so much. All of my classmates and friends were out at Jericho Beach playing beach volleyball, chasing the girls, and I am at home in my room, depressed out of my mind, because I couldn't find a solution. I eventually did find a solution. I became a monk and really started my spiritual journey early in my later 19, early 20s, and I found my solution to my condition. But throughout that time, I suffered one more heart attack, and I also flatlined as well too. So altogether, in my short period of life, I've experienced 3 heart attacks and 3 out-of-body experiences, which is obviously for another conversation. But that changes an individual. Also during this time, I started many companies as well. My first company, I failed drastically, but I learned a lot. And my second company, I never failed again, so I learned from that experience. Relationship-wise, when you experience what I've experienced in life, you look at things differently. You see things differently. It's important for me to share this information with whoever I'm working with, because life is not just about living. You see, life is about experiencing things, and it's important to share what I've experienced in my life to those that want to hear it, to those that want to succeed, to those that want to be the best and live the best life they can live. And because of my life experience, that's why I believe that whoever I connect with, whoever I speak to, they can sense that passion in my spirit, and they can see that my purpose is to help others live the best life that they can live. And I believe because of some of these reasons, that's why people should work with myself. It makes total sense to me, and I hope it makes total sense to whoever is watching this video right now. And I do wish everybody to live the best life they can live, because life is so short, and there's no other way to live life that is to experience as much as you can and enjoy every moment, because it can go by so quickly. Thank you.